Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for being here still, if you're still here. And so for this episode, we're going to talk about the process of creating art, basically from our perspective. Like first I'm going to ask Roy, and then he's going to ask me. So I'm going to ask Roy about, because he has two different styles, the architecture and the portrait/fashion style, right?
Yeah.
And then I want to know, what's the day look like the day you decide, okay, today I want to create art.
Yeah, my day for architecture is a bit less complicated because I go to a really cool place. Sometimes I first look up some places I think I want to go. But one of my favorite places is, for example, London. I really love to be there, and all the energy is flowing there for me. And you have also different kinds of architecture and lines and patterns they use. So I enjoy myself, just walk around. And some days are like 20,000 steps a day because you're just walking all the day and visiting the stuff. And sometimes I also just want to go into the city and don't want to be prepared at all. I just want to, what I see, what I feel, I want to shoot, you know. But once I find a spot, I really take my time there. So I just walk around and look at line works or patterns. We can show some of my work, I think, in the placeholder.
Yeah, also your book.
Yeah. And then I just take all the angles. For instance, if I'm in a central station or something somewhere, and I see a place I see it's interesting to me. And there's a cool line works or cool patterns. Yeah, I can take 1-2 hours maybe before I got the right shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then exactly. But sometimes I'm still doubting, like, is this good enough? Yes or no? And then
it's never good enough, is it?
No, it's always really hard. And then I should go one platform further. It's too far. I should go back. Or maybe maybe another time. Maybe I should go early and then go back early. So it can take some time to shoot this photo. I enjoy.
Yeah, also
myself.
time of the day, the sun angle. Is it cloudy? Is it sunny?
Yeah, exactly.
All those factors come in, especially if you're in outside.
Sometimes you want to use the shadows. Sometimes you want to use the light really direct. And depends a little bit.
Or the golden light or this and that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But what about the...
or like silhouettes, you know? You want to use silhouettes. I used it in a landscape once. And I was like, I should come back when the sun is going down and you got the sunset. But it gave this silhouette of all the trees. It was really amazing shot. And this is something I like to play with. But my key in architecture is playful patterns and line work. And this is something I really look for and really enjoy myself to look for it. Sometimes it can be this really big building, and I only use this really like
a little bit of it,
a glass piece or something, you know, or a reflection of it, or
the eye of the photographer. Basically.
Yeah, it's
you
like,
see the things
this is cool, you know. Yeah.
An untrained eye wouldn't see, basically.
Yeah. I also have an image. It looks like just some lines, but it's in reality it's just really big steel
like pallets or
balken. Ik weet eigenlijk niet wat het heet. Pillars, yeah. Really big pillars, like in a row, but I shot it like this, so it looks like a curtain.
Yeah, maybe you can show them.
Yeah, I will show it. But with the fashion photography or with my beauty portraits, this is more my storytelling side of mine.
Yeah.
When I want to express myself in a way, or when I got inspired, then I really want to express my feelings or my view on it, or it's something I just think about, like make a thought or a creative idea come to reality.
Yeah.
This is a whole different process.
Absolutely.
It is a lot more work because you need more people and more planning. it involves a lot of planning because you have an idea. This idea needs to be visualized for myself. So first I make a mood board of colors and just the idea and the thinking, like the
brainstorming basically.
Yeah, brainstorming. Yeah. And I'm going to look up art, photographers, paintings, cinematic frames, for example. Yeah. I put this together. Then I go look up like what clothing would fit, what would I like headpieces, but also like the clothing itself.
Texture.
Like textures, dresses, stuff like that. So I look up different fashion designers, some designers I work with. I can rent their dresses. Sometimes it's really cheap. I just go to the Chinese websites and look for stuff like props or cool things.
Especially if you do a lot of post-productions, you can always lift it.
Lift it and use it, or just change it a bit, you know, and play with that. And then I go to the light plan a little bit, like what kind of light do I want to use? I have one or two setups it's my style more, so I love to use this, but you also want to be creative with it and make it fit. And then once I have this whole process done and I have it in my head, then I'm going to look for a model. Like, what kind of model do I want to have?
So this is all before the photo shoot, actually. All this process.
Yeah.
Not even reach that day.
No. And also, like, what background do I want? Do I want a bar, or location, or a bedroom, or whatever? Or do I just want a colored backdrop, or just something else? Do I want to use gels? Once I have all this process, then I'm going to look up a model because the clothing has a particular style, and I want to fit the clothing, the model. It should match. Now, for me, it works best if I just have this idea well done, because the model will fit, because I'm going to look for the model what fits into the project. And then I'm going to look for a model, sometimes via a model agency. But I rather like to look up my own models. Me also too. Because of all the strings attached with an agency. I really don't like that.
Me either. To be honest, I don't. I don't work with agencies.
Sometimes I do, but I prefer not to. But if you want to go a bit quicker, and you know there is a client for a project, then sometimes I reach out to an agency.
Talking about the agencies, sometimes they even limit the models on their other things, and I think that's quite unfair.
It is.
Some of them, of course, not all. Some are quite fair, but
and it's always in a time frame. Like, you can use the image for 3 years.
No, it doesn't work.
A lot of agencies does that, and it doesn't work for me either. But sometimes I have to.
I rather actually, of course, write it down between us and come up to it and come up with something that we can both agree. My party and the model, and that's why I don't want the third party there.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with you. But some agencies have some pretty amazing faces.
Yes, of course.
And I know this project needs this face. I will reach out sometimes because it's a bit quicker. Sometimes it's really hard to find
that specific look.
Look, indeed. But like I said, I think another episode. So I still have one or two ideas, but I didn't find the right face yet. But this idea will lay down. I don't want to rush it because I want to create something what is, my piece, my art. So it needs to fit my view. So I always will find a model. And sometimes it takes 1, 2, 3 years. But that's fine.
1 to 3 years. 5 decades.
But sometimes I don't want to rush it as well, because it needs to flow organically for me. And then it works much better than I just go advertise it. And
I've actually never created art rushed.
no, you
Like,
cannot.
it's just
You
impossible.
It is
Because
impossible.
then you look at it the day after, I'm just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
I don't like it.
no.
But when it's really...
The translation is not a rush. The translation is something what is sincere.
Yeah, sincere and deep to your heart.
Yeah.
Close to your heart, yeah. I
Sometimes it takes more time than you expected, and sometimes it's done really quick because the whole creating process, you already are really deep into it, and the model comes and she joins you with this process. And if you can translate the energy, the feeling, the vibe, and the model catch it, then something. This is my favorite part of creating with a model. If this whole before process I like to do, of course, and then the model joins you and she gets this energy and it's like this magic feeling. It's like
Very
you're in a
important.
bubble.
Underrated as well.
It's amazing.
That's why communication is also very important with the model.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to be on the same page. I think especially on small projects when there is not a big post-production team there or production team generally, there connection should be there. Like, explain to your model exactly what you want, and then sometimes they wipe with it, and then they can lift the whole.
There's a good model, but also the story and the energy and the chemical of the chemistry you have together. And then this chemistry translating into the art piece. For me it's the most fragile, but also the most. I really love it.
I think for me it's the same. I never for my important artworks, let's say, not client work, but the ones I really want to take
your
my
free
time.
work, your own work,
my
your
own
expression.
I only work with people that at least I know one time. And I only work with people that I know they are a perfect match for this specific idea. Because,
but sometimes you see someone walking around and you approach them like, "Hey, I'm an artist. You look really cool. I have this idea. Are you open for it? Can we grab a coffee?" You get to know like a little small date.
But you also have to be very nice. It might come across as creepy. A lot of photographers can be very creepy when they ask these questions.
Like, but depends also on how you ask them.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
I never had this experience. It was awkward.
But I've seen it.
Me too. But those are also most of the time people who are just have strange attention.
Dudes with cameras.
I don't know. It's really really creepy.
There's a difference between dudes with cameras and photographers, to be honest.
Of course. But it's also what you create and what your own energy and your own intention is with what you want to do, of course. I think you got the dark feeling of some people. Exactly. You have to watch out. But
exactly.
At the same point, you have to get yourself out there as well to get your art there with the right people and the right models and the right team sometimes.
No, I've done it multiple times also, asking people, hey,
you look really
fit
cool.
Perfectly for this idea. What do you think? And oftentimes it turns out to be great. Not always, but often. Often enough to say this works.
But it's also you follow your feeling, your heart, and then it's differently than you push yourself.
Absolutely.
And that's something, I don't know if it's in the air or whatever, but when I approach someone, 9 out of 10 times I'd be right, but it's because the energy flows there. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
It's a little bit strange to try to tell, but
I know exactly. But I think audience also understands it.
And then it's shooting. So you have to build up the set. You have to plan that the clothing is there at the right time. The model is there. You have to the place, the space, where you want to shoot. All the props. And I do the airbrushing, so I have to order the paint as well sometimes.
We're gonna put some videos on this when you do. I've seen some videos.
I can put a small placeholder or whatever. and then we start doing the process, the energy, the story. We try to get in this, and then create. And when it's done, most of the time it's just enjoying, hanging out, and have a little bit of fun. And then it's building everything of it's cleaning everything up, and then it's the post-production. Then you start the process,
which is another beast to deal with.
Yeah. In the beginning it was really hard for me to get the post-production right, because I had this idea. I saw all those images from other artists, other photographers, and I started and I was like, contrast and lighting. I was like, how did they do it? So it took me some time to...
Post-production is not a beast altogether. It's like, doesn't matter how good you are at photography, post-production is not a beast altogether.
Yeah, true.
You have to understand, of course,
it's photography.
A craft. Yeah,
it really is.
Understand what you're doing, but
But also with the coloring, how to change the coloring, how to edit the skin tones, make the skin right.
I think you could spend your whole life learning color grading and it's still not there. Yeah. It's that deep, that especially the color grading, your tones.
And it's even harder when you do a series.
Yeah. To match everything.
To match everything, and that takes some time. One portrait takes me usually 6 hours, 7 hours to edit. Sometimes I'm not happy if I'm done and I redo it or whatever, and then it's done. Then I'm happy in a way.
In a way.
But really cool. And then that's the process, and then you come to the printing process. And there was also a thing. What paper to use? What this? What that? That's why I started Insane Creators. Not only because I love to talk about the artists, other stories, other artists, and want to create a platform, a community, but also like put your art on it. You can ship it worldwide, and you have no problems, no clients. Like if it's damaged, we send just a new one. You know, everything is set up. Yeah. You just can go for it and enjoy your time creating and not doing this stuff.
Yeah, all the other activities.
Yeah. So I think I want to ask you, but then maybe the process for you. Do you have difference what you heard from me?
It's interesting. A lot of it is similar. A lot of it is.
If we have other, maybe we should talk about the subject as well with a graffiti artist and with a painter. And so if you want to talk about the subject, please let us know. Yeah. We are really open to connect with you and to connect with artists and talk about this.
Yeah, exactly.
But for you as also a photographer.
No, but you do things that I don't do. For example, like airbrushing and headpieces and stuff like that. Usually, I get help from other people with the dress, like outfits,
like styling.
I try to keep it as simple as show me what you got that I might be interested and see if we can find something there. Otherwise, then we have to find something. For example. For a few shoots, we also had to rent or borrow from other fashion designers and stuff like that. So that's similar, but most of my hours go through post-production.
Yeah, you're really into post-production.
Yeah, I'm really into post-production because I always like to create a dream world.
Yeah.
And it
doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
So you have to create.
Even with the portraits, I really like a little bit of touch of haze or dream or like that. So that's what's going on in my head, and I try to translate it as an artist. Oftentimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but that's fine. That's with everything.
It's it's a process. It's creating.
Yeah, but also like for brainstorming, I usually make mood boards. Pinterest is really a great place for me. Okay. At least still, it's a bit weird lately, but still is okay. To communicate it with the model. Sometimes you can explain to them or a sketch or something, which is good.
Yeah.
Because you cannot find anything close to your idea online.
Yeah, it's so different.
But when you put a mood board together, at least they have an understanding of if it's a rough shoot, if it's soft, if it's beauty. If
what way you want to go to.
Monstery.
Yeah. What path you lay down for them so they can...
Yeah, at least they have an idea when they come here. And then, of course, it's important to communicate, guide the model, because they don't see themselves in your world.
Yeah, what you want to create.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And especially if it's something that I want to add a lot in post-production later, I really have to keep saying, don't look at the raw photos.
Yeah,
don't look at the raw photos.
You will get it after.
I promise you, your mind will be blown after.
I want to see them face.
Yeah.
Like, dude, come on.
I do remember a few times that even though they trusted me, they still didn't understand how much can happen in post-production.
Yeah, they don't get it,
No, and some of the artwork might take me 2 months work. Full time.
Full time?
Full time.
Holy
I'm not
moly.
scratch again.
Yeah. It's also creating the world.
You learn a lot. Because Photoshop is a world. Like nobody, I guarantee you, nobody knows
all of Photoshop. I still learn Photoshop. So sometimes I see a video online or whatever, and I say, "Oh, is this possible?"
Yeah.
Oh,
but even
man,
you
I
can
did
even
it. This is so much easier.
Yeah, you
know?
can even do animations in Photoshop, programming even.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
No.
I'm not interested, but
you also can do stop motion.
Yeah. Stop motion,
yeah.
and I've seen people program putting codes, and I don't know.
You have many plugins as well.
Yeah, so lot of. It's a world of plugins. I have a few.
I have a few as well.
That I like, but the rest are just there. To be honest.
Yeah, me too.
But that's how generally is for me. It's like shoot. For me, the most important is the lights. Like lights, if the lights are correct, because then in post production you cannot really create.
I see what. It's the
wrong lights.
Atmosphere. Wrong lights is do over.
Yeah, it's do over. Indeed. So that's the process. But at the end of the day, as you just said, just keep it light, keep it fun.
Yeah.
Keep the communication. And,
it's just
if it's not fun, just don't do it. Why are you wasting your time anyway?
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort and time. So I think also you have to like it.
Yeah. You have to love it.
But I think it's in every aspect. Also with painting. If you have to sit down and put the colors together and see what happens and the lines and everything. It's the same with photography. It's the same with street art. You have just to enjoy your passion, I think.
Yeah. And every project, keep it in mind, you will learn.
Yeah, it is
you
really
will learn
true.
from every project. No matter how much you know, every project has something
But
to
even
learn,
if you don't learn technical skills, you will learn something about a person or an emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
If I talk to people, I see what I've learned from all those projects, all those emotions, all those things you go through as an artist, and if you want to express yourself, and you talk to people are it's real different because you also can get into a lot of stories and feelings and talk with people like, hey, I not like this, but similar, and share those stories with each other. And it's really valuable, I think.
Absolutely.
It's an underrated topic, I think.
Yeah. I think that would be a good transition topic for next episode. I think if you agree, we can wrap it up here.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Yeah.
Okay, thank you everybody that been with us this whole time.
Thank you.
We love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hit the like button and comment and sing.
Yes.
Thank you very much, and hope to see you in the next episode.
Yes. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye.